Oh yeah, we have to talk about this. What's up, people? Larry the Gamer here, and I'm here with another video. And enduring formation is the new battle balance adjustment. So let's get into everything that's going on. And I cannot fucking believe, out of all the mons, they finally buff Phalanx. They nerfed freaking Meganium. Wow, they nerfed my champ is crazy. Buff Skeledirge, we in trouble. Let's see what's going on right now. Sylveon, in the current battle, Sylveon has struggled due to a lack of damage output compared to other attacker Pokemon, often losing its in direct confrontations. To ensure it can perform effectively as an attacker, its move, damage, and cooldowns have been adjusted. Additionally, the special attack and special defense stats granted by its ability have been increased to give it an edge in prolonged battles. Pixelate ability, special attack and special defense increase upon dealing or receiving damage, 2.5% increase. Max 6 stats to 5% increase. Max bitch. This is not a kid show. Mythical fire damage 8% increase. Hyper voice damage dealt when hitting from a distance 15% increase. Calm mind cooldown 9 seconds to 8 seconds. Y'all just made this Pokemon tanky as hell, and I'm not cool with it. As a Pokemon that excels at dealing damage, hey, I like how they actually changed this. At dealing damage while utilizing its durability, armor shield capacity, and move damage in close to mid-range combat felt slightly overwhelming to help it better leverage its unique characteristics in battle. The damage and shield amounts across its moves have been increased. Armor cannon damage increase 8%. Fire spin cooldown 8 seconds to 7 seconds. Shield amount 10% increase. Flame charge damage 30% increase. Shield amount 10% increase. Unite moves psych explosion 8% increase. Flame charge 10% would have been fine. Come on, man. Seriously, 30% is crazy. Shield them. Okay. Tinkaton. While Gigaton Hammer deals immense damage when fully charged, its damage output when charged only briefly was insufficient, making it difficult for Tinkaton to perform effectively in various situations. To allow more flexible performance in Unite battles, the damage of Gigaton Hammer before being fully charged has been increased. Additionally, its ability and Unite move have been strengthened to facilitate better coordination with allies and make it easier to share its advantages with the team. Ability Mold Breaker. Max, oh my god, max attack increase stacks when landing a boosted attack or move on an opponent team Pokemon went from 60 to 5. Oh my, bruh, that's crazy. Gigaton Hammer damage when charging for 0.5 seconds, 25% increase. Damage when charging for 1 second, 8% increase. Unite move Kiss Bliss Kaboom. Duration opponents are left unable to act 7.75 seconds to 1.2 seconds. Failings. About time. It is about time. This is no good, but it's about time. When selecting the moveset, a Mega Horn no retreat, failings lack overall durability and damage output compared to other all-rounder Pokemon in the current Unite battles to allow it to fight with greater tenacity. The shield duration and damage reduction effects provided by these moves have been enhanced. Additionally, the cooldown of no retreat and its energy requirement of its Unite move have been reduced to allow more flexible switching of formations. Mega Horn, shield duration 2.5 seconds to 3.5 seconds. Additional damage 3% of max HP to 5%. No retreat. Cooldown 5 seconds to 4 seconds. Frontal damage reduction rate 20 to 30%. Unite move Dust Devil formation 100. Energy requirement is 90,000 now. This is fucking crazy, man. I can't believe it. Empoleon lacking sufficient damage during close combat, often making it difficult to impact team fights or contest wild Pokemon. To increase its presence on the front lines, the damage of Metal Claw and Whirlpool has been strengthened, and the HP recovery of Whirlpool and Hydro Cannon has been increased to support its durability during combat. Metal Claw 10% increase, Whirlpool 12% increase, HP recovery 40% of dealt damage, 50% of dealt damage. Recovery amount is half against wild Pokemon. HP recovery upgraded 50% to 60% of dealt damage. Recovery amount is half against wild Pokemon. Hydro Cannon HP recovery 10% increase. That's gonna be a force. As the durability for Absol of the other Pokemon, this has been buffed overall. I really don't think Absol needed a buff. It's too damn good. Absol, which sacrifices its own durability for overwhelming offensive capabilities, has faced increasingly difficult battles to ensure it can slip past the opponent's forfeiting defense and pose a significant threat to their backline Pokemon. Its burst damage capability has been enhanced. Psycho Cut, additional damage 20% increase. Pursuit damage 8% increase. Unite move has been energy has 80,000. Wow. Elder Glock. Jesus. To provide stronger before its allies during prolonged combat, the HP recovery cooldowns and overall supportive capabilities of Elder Glock moves have been adjusted. Pollen Puff, HP recovery 10% increase. Pollen Puff plus reduction rate 15% to 20%. Cotton Guard 10.5 seconds to 9.5 seconds. Cooldown. Leaf Tornado movement speed increase 55% duration to 60% duration 2 seconds. Unite move Cotton Cloud Crash, HP recovery 10% increase. Whoa, buddy. Bruh. Lapras. To make Lapras more effective against opponents that deal massive damage in a single hit, the damage of reduction of its ability and the HP recovery of its boosted attacks have been strengthened. Additionally, Bubble Beam and Ice Beam have been buffed to improve its overall contribution to the team as a defender. Shell Armor damage reduction rate when receiving a single instance of damage that exceeds 10% of max HP. 20% to 25%. Boosted attack HP recovery 3.5% of target's max HP to 4.4% of target's max HP. Bubble Beam, that was needed. Cooldown 9 seconds to 8 seconds. Ice Beam, movement speed increase when standing on ice 20 to 40%. Fair. But Scarlet Urge, since the duration of the fear effect from Snarl was too short to reliably withstand the opponent's onslaught, its duration has been extended. Additionally, the cooldown of its ability has been shortened to allow it to deal more consistent damage in skirmishes. Blaze cooldown after activation 20 seconds to 15 seconds. Snarl duration, opponents are left in fear 0.5 seconds to 0.7 seconds. I'm fair. I agree. What the actual fuck? Greninja literally already had a buff. Now it got. Wait, Greninja already had a nerf not that long ago, but it now it gets a buff, and they're literally buffing double team. Wait, no, this is a nerf. Am I tripping? Yup, this is a fucking nerf. Oh shit. Oh, this is a huge nerf. Oh, this is second. Hold up. That's crazy. Simeon, oh man. This ain't a slap on the wrist one though. This ain't a slap on the wrist. The strategy of utilizing water shuriken and double team together to safely deal damage from a distance while recovering its own HP have become excessively strong. To address this, both moves have been tuned down. Furthermore, since Greninja could too frequently dive into opponent's team with its Unite move and secure consecutive KOs using... Well, hold up. I'm gonna go back on this again. The strategy of utilizing semis, water shuriken, and double team together to safely deal damage from a distance while recovering its own HP have become excessively strong. To address this, both moves have been tuned down. Furthermore, since semis Greninja could too frequently dive into opponent's team with its Unite move and secure consecutive KOs using the HP recovery from Surf. The energy requirement of its Unite move has been increased, and the recovery performance of Surf has been lowered. Water Shuriken 10% decrease, double team 8 seconds to 9 seconds Surf. HP recovery 10% decrease, Unite move, Water Burst Shuriken. Energy 90,000 to 100,000. Bruh, they are going in on these Pokemon. That's okay. All right. The combination of locating opponents with semis shadow sneak from outside the vision to reduce their defense, follow up by immediately sniping them down with semis Spirit Shackle, was slightly too oppressive. Therefore, the performance of both moves have been lowered. Shadow Sneak, opponent's defense reduction 60% to 40%. Shadow Sneak, opposing defense reduction 80% to 60%. And Spirit Shackle, cooldown 8.5 seconds to 9 seconds. Moltres, finally, with the excellent offensive and recovery capabilities of Heat Wave combined with the powerful burn damage from its ability, Moltres was overperforming as an all-rounder. Both the damage and HP recovery of Heat Wave have been adjusted, and the burn damage of its ability have been reduced to better balance its offensive and defensive capabilities. Flame Body, the damage caused by burning 20% decrease, Heat Wave 10% decrease, HP recovery 5% of max base HP 4 times to 4%. Not bad. Really? This was not necessary. I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. Machamp. For a move that allows Machamp to approach opponents while being completely immune to hindrance and reliable secure KO. The cooldown submission was too short, therefore the cooldown submission has been extended. And I've been actually having fun with submission. I don't understand. That's crazy. 8 seconds to 9.5 seconds is crazy. Meganium, while possessing high durability, Meganium's ability to simultaneously apply wide area hindrance and debuff opponents with its night move provide excessive level of stability in combat. To bring its overall impact in Unite battles to a more reasonable level, the HP recovery, cooldowns, and hindrance effect of its moves have been reduced. Synthesis: HP recovery the second time when move ranges overlap, 50% decrease. Petal Blizzard cooldown 6 seconds to 7 seconds. Grass Knot damage 20% decrease. Unite move Full Bloom Aroma. Opponent's damage reduction 15 to 10 seconds. Articuno, another nerf. I'm shocked. Articuno's ability to easily secure an early game lead with basic attacks that apply powerful slow and dealing significant damage was too strong. Therefore, its basic attack damage has been decreased. Additionally, since it could too frequently apply wide area hindrance, leaving opponents with almost no room to approach, the cooldown of Blizzard has been extended. Basic attack 20% damage decrease, and Blizzard cooldown 8 seconds to 9 seconds. Now, overall, I'm kind of disappointed because I don't understand why they wanted to go with Machamp. Meganium, I'm surprised. Dassy, Greninja, I'm surprised. Skeledirge, honestly, it's fair, even though it's still fucking broken. It's still fair. Lapras, pretty good. Elder Glock, man, when I tell you that meta's coming back, that meta's coming back. Absol, yup, we in fucking deep shit. This not a fucking balance patch. Failings finally. Tinkaton, oh my god. And why the fuck would they buff Sylveon? Sylveon is one of the worst you should buff. It's still too damn good. Now, as far as the bug fixes, they fixed the bug where landing payday from a certain distance on an opponent team would not increase recently dealt damage count for feint attack. Bug where the HP gauge would disappear when Typhlosion activates its Unite move while spectating. Bugfish where the Master Zero rewards from ranked matches 36 could be obtained without reaching Master rank. Huh? What about the bug fix about the, automatically, the game automatically just shut down? I mean, that's kind of mandatory, don't you think? Jesus, you don't know how many times I had to deal with that. But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. And shout out to Andre always for his music. Check him out at all music platforms. Peace.